How you doing, YouTubers? It's Conrad again with Sapphire Sports Services. This is my second video. What this is going to be is about the services that I do offer. So I'll kind of go into depth on that. That way you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. First of all, let's go ahead and start off. I do have what is called a daily pick. Okay, now with that daily pick, what that is, very simple. It's just a one day selection that I offer. Now the price for that is going to be $10. Okay. Now everybody, all the other handicappers that I've seen out there, I mean, it goes from 25 to $50, things like that. I've seen them. I've purchased them while I've been doing a lot of research and things. One, I've been very disappointed because sometimes, their selections are like heavy favorites. That's going to be one thing with mine. All of my selections are not heavy favorites. I spend a lot of time, a lot of effort going through all the games and trying to find the best one out there that we can profit on. And like I said, notice I said we. It's not I'm just picking these out of the blue. These picks are picks that I wager on. Going back to the daily pick, okay? It is just a one-day pick. Now, the thing with that, the way that I do wager, normally I wager it's like $100 a ticket. Okay, sometimes I'll do 200, but just for purposes, we're just going to go on $100 wager instance. Now, I do come across some games sometimes that I will wager up to 500. I will wager up to 700, and if I really like it, I will wager up to 1,000. Okay, now what am I going to offer for you? Whether that day, whether it's going to be a 5-unit, that I call them units. If it's a $500 play, if it's a $700 play, if it's a $1,000 play, that price is not going to change. Not like all the other handicappers that go out there. You're going to charge you $50 just so that you can get a better selection. I'm not going to do that. It'll be the same price, whatever hits on that day. If it's a $1,000 play, it's still $10. Now, as long as you register, you go to my website or you send me an email, so that way I have your email address. Preferably, I would prefer you go to the website, because then I can start. It saves up my roster, and I don't have to transfer it over to that way. So if you go to my website, you register, and I have your email address. What I'm going to do, even if you don't purchase any of the other things, anything like that, what I'm going to go ahead and do is, if I do come across a 5, 7, 10 unit play, I'll send you an email. I'll shoot an email out to you, just as long as you had registered. I'll shoot you an email, say, hey, you know what? Heads up, I got a 7 unit play. I got a 10 unit play. You can do with it whatever you want. You can go to my website. You can purchase it. You don't have to. But with all that being said, my daily pick is going to be $10. It doesn't matter how good of a selection that we come across for that day. Second, I have a 7-day subscription, which is a weekly pass. That one, I'm only charging $60. Mostly everybody else charges over 100 for a week. All I'm going to do is 60. So you can go ahead and you can purchase it for the 7 days, $60. The third package I have is for the monthly subscription. On that one, I do have that one down for $200, which is not bad. It's going to be a $200 for selections for the whole month. Okay. Now, aside from that, I do have 2 other options. You're going to see 2 other buttons on there on my website. And let me just go ahead and describe those 2 right now before I kind of actually get into the nitty gritty of my choices. One of them is going to be the $50 personalized plan. So this is the one where I was saying, hey, you know what? On this 32-day challenge, I am guaranteeing you $1,850 out of a $300 bankroll. So you start off with a $300 bankroll, I will get you $1,850 profit. So 300 plus your $1,850. That is what I'm going to guarantee you within those 32 days. It's about a $616 ROI. You won't find that anywhere. Okay. So If you have a little bigger bankroll and you want to make more per month, say you want to make 3,000, you want to make 4,000, I kind of cap myself at around the 5,000 range, because then you're going to need a really, really large bankroll. So with me personally, I average right under 5,000 a month. It's between 4,200 and 48 on the between 42 and 48 on the average per month. Now my beginning bankroll is anywhere going to be between 700 to 1,000. Okay, granted, I don't use all that money, but what I do is I like to have, because of my strategies, because of the way I wager, I like to have a cushion. I like to have a certain amount in this account to work with. Okay, and you'll kind of notice that once you start seeing the challenges and how they work. So if you do want that extra, that more per month, over that 1850, because you do have a bigger bankroll and you want more per month, send me an email. I've included my email. It's on my website. It's on the link down below. Shoot me an email. Say, hey, Connor, you know what? I want to earn 3,400 this month. Is it possible? How can I get that goal? I'll evaluate it. I'll sit down. I'll look at it. I'll tell you what your bankroll needs to be and how you need a wager to be successful. And along with the with that 32-day challenge, what I will have to do is I'll have to let you know, because you're going to be different from the others, how much to wager for each one. But I will do that. Now I'm only asking for that because I'm going to have to sit down, evaluate everything, evaluate the bankroll, and then also have to spend that time separate from the rest of the group. All I'm asking for is for a $50 fee. It's a personalized fee. Now, also with that being said, you're going to see a donation button on there. That's the other button that I wanted to talk to you about. It's a flat fee, $50 donation. It's kind of like a bonus tip. So what I'm doing is, what I'm respectfully requesting is that on the 32-day challenge, if I get you at that guarantee of that 1850, which I will, and actually it'll be more than that. So if I do hit that guarantee for you, that you give me a tipping bonus of a donation of $50. And with that, what I just want to do with that is also it helps continue my channel. It helps me, keep up my website, and it's a tipping service. You go to a restaurant, they provide you service, you tip. That's kind of the same thing, especially if you're a real big gambler. If somebody gives you a tip and it wins, what do? You give them like 10%. I'm not asking 10% because I know that 10% is going to be a lot more than just a flat $50 fee. So I'm even kind of reducing that. Okay, now the other services, those I just wanted to get those two buttons out there. One more thing with that tipping fee. Okay, to me, I want to work with people that I feel that aren't going to be taking advantage of me. Okay, so if I'm going to be doing all the work, I'm going to be giving you the selections, I'm going to be walking you, through this, things step by step, and I'm getting you to the guarantee mark. I mean, that's at least, I think the bare minimum. I think it's only fair. Giving a tip. So to me, if it's a big problem for you and you don't want to tip, you don't have to tip. But my thing is, I keep very, very good records. I'm going to see those donations, everything coming in. And if I don't get that tip, I really don't want to work, and I hope you don't take it bad, but to me, I don't want to work with that type of individual, and believe me, this $50 tip is not going to mean anything, compared to what you're going to be getting in the long run. That $50 is nothing. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, the other things that I wanted to go ahead and talk to you about, and my next video, I'm going to go more into depth about it, which is going to be the 32-day challenge. And this is where, I'm making my guarantee to get you from $300 from your bankroll to $1,850. And like I said, that's going to be a minimum. And then the next one that I have, the other challenge that I have, is what is called a 2-team parlay. That's going to take it's going to be on a weekly thing. It's going to be like 7 to 10 days. So that way, if you don't want to go through the whole month, and you want money in between the month, you can go ahead and do some of those two-team parlays. They're a little harder to hit, but they're more profitable. Okay. Again, with that being said, I'm going to leave my email address is down below. The link to my website is down below. But in this video, one of the things what I wanted to offer, okay, and what I'm trying to do is I want to get my rosters together. I want to see how many people are involved, how much time it's going to take me. And also on other things, what I'm doing is depending on how many clients we have, you're going to notice that I'm even going to be offering you some discounts. Okay. So starting now, the two-team parlay, I think I'm a little bit behind on this one, getting it going. I'm probably looking maybe the second week in February. Okay. But the 32-day challenge, my goal is to get it going February 1st. Okay. Repeat that. February 1st. So that gives you a couple of weeks to go ahead and get your bankroll together and your entry fee. Okay. Now I am also going on the next video when I go into it. I also have a schedule down below on one of my videos, which gives you the months on when I'm opening up these 32-day challenges. Okay. So I'm doing them every other month, so that way some people can go ahead and give them time to build up their bankroll. Aside from that, the like I was saying, so what I want to go ahead and do, February 1st is when I want to go live. Okay. It gives you a couple of days between now and the 1st. But what I would like for you to do, shoot me an email. Okay. If you want to go ahead, if you have the money now and you want to purchase it, that's fine. You can go ahead and do it. But what I'm saying is that if you just shoot me an email, just so that I can start building a roster and seeing how many people we're going to have in that group, and that way the transition will be a lot smoother. Shoot me an email, say, hey, Conrad, you know what? I'm interested in the 32-day challenge. I'm interested in the two-team parlay challenge. Let me know what it is that you're interested in. If you're interested in both, great. And then that way I can go ahead and start building that roster. Okay. With that being said, again, guys, like the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Just hear out my next one, because the next one is really going to get down. My next video is really going to get down into the prices, the benefit, the bonuses, the discounts, everything. Okay, so just stay tuned, listen to my next video, and then at that point, go ahead and make your decision. But if you are interested, shoot me an email so I can start building that roster and we can start getting things worked out. Okay, again, subscribe to the channel, like the page, and let's get ready to make some money.